All right, what's up guys? It's Mattsboosted, and today we're out here in my twin turbo Corvette C6, and man, I bought this bad boy bone stock around 4 years ago, and since then I've done twin turbos, wheels, everything, built engine, you name it. And I'm gonna give you my honest review of the Corvette C6 after almost 4 years of ownership. Let's talk about it. Here's the truth, man. The Corvette C6 is a really solid car, man. It's super mod friendly. I've done a ton of mods to this Corvette, and you can really pick up the horsepower on this bad boy. But if you just wanna buy one of these cars and keep it stock, you can do that too. The Corvette C6 from the factory makes 430 horsepower if you get the LS2, LS3. If you're talking about the LS7, LS9, those are different animals, but the LS2, LS3s are still really good cars, especially if you want to add some boost to that bad boy. And that's what I did with mine. The LS2, LS3s, they're great if you want to go supercharger twin turbo, but if you just want to keep it the way it is, NA, it makes great power as well. And they're only 3,200 pounds, so the power to weight ratio is really solid on them. One thing that I really love about the Corvette C6 platform is that they are super mod friendly, like I said. And not only are they mod friendly, but there's a lot of support for them as well. There's forums, there's groups. You can call up Brian Tooley Racing, you can call up Texas Speed, you can call up so many guys in the game, and they're gonna give you good advice, and they're gonna help you try to get set up properly. And sometimes that's really helpful, man. You know, if you're getting into a build and you really don't know what direction to go, you don't know if you could, should go supercharger turbo. I mean, you're watching a video right now on the Corvette C6. There's just a lot of resources for the Corvette, which is really helpful. Like I said, they're mod friendly, you've got resources, and hopefully, depending on where you live, you've got a good Corvette shop around. You know, they've got the LS platform, so they've been around for a while, and some guys have gotten really good with them. So hopefully you've got a good reputable shop with good reviews. If you can't do the work yourself, because you would hate to spend the money on the parts, get your baby worked on, and then the shop does a terrible job. So make sure you use a good shop. But at the end of the day, even if you do mods to the Corvette C6, or if you go twin turbo on this thing, they're still reliable, man. The only reliability issues you're gonna have is whenever you get over 1,000 horsepower, and that's just gonna happen regardless, unless you got like a Nissan GTR or something like that. But you know, it's gonna happen, but they can still be super reliable even with mods, no questions asked. Now, one thing I used to really like about the car is the gas mileage on these things, man. When I had this car and it was stock, and even with the bolt-ons, it would get 30 miles a gallon on the interstate. Now it's the 85, and it's making over 1,000 horsepower at the wheel, and it doesn't do that well anymore. Like I said, engine mods are friendly, they get decent gas mileage, and cosmetic mods as well. There's a ton of good companies where you can get some really nice cosmetic mods. Like I've got this Morimoto, I've got the headlights, I've got the taillights, both of them look fantastic, and I've got a ton of compliments. And then on the front, like I've got the Extreme Online Store front splitter, I've got the side skirts, and I've got the rear wing. All of those look fantastic and really bring the Corvette C6 up to date and really make it pop. Now, I'd say to me, the biggest downfall about the Corvette C6, besides the Corvette tax you have to pay on certain parts, and the fact that the platform's getting a little bit older, is that in terms of working on them, they're a little bit pain in the butt. They are. And when I think of pain in the butt type of work, I think of doing things like the fuel pump. That is not easy access on the Corvette C6. I think of things like trying to replace the transmission. You can't just put a regular T56 out of a Camaro in this bad boy. You've got to get a Corvette transmission. And then honestly, in the engine bay, there's not a ton of room. There's plenty of room to be able to access the plugs and do little maintenance stuff like that. I think one of the biggest improvements I did for my Corvette C6 was also going with a nice set of weld wheels as well. Now, I needed the tires because, like I said, I'm twin turbo, but I've got some nice welds on this bad boy. Now, I do run the Holley ECU, which saves me from having a tire size issue. If you know about the Corvette C6s, you got to have a certain size rear tire compared to the front tire. It's got to be within a 1/2 inch and 1.5 inches. Otherwise, you could get some traction control issues and all that good stuff. Honestly, man, I would say if you're looking for a sports car that is still very affordable, and the prices, they're not getting any cheaper. They hold their price really well. It's very mod friendly. There's a really good community around. There's a ton of support, man. The Corvette C6, I mean, it's an icon. It's a great car. I've had mine for almost 4 years, and the only issues I've really had out of my Corvette C6 were things related to the twin turbo full build kit. So when it was just stock and had bolt-ons, that thing, I would have drove it from here to California and back, no problem at all. Anytime you start doing heavy mods to a car and you start making 4-digit numbers, inevitably reliability is going to start going out the window. So I'm not mad about it. I think the biggest issue that I've seen on the Corvette C6, if you're going to buy one, just right out the gate, make sure you replace the harmonic balancer. That's the biggest one. I'm just going to be straight up with you. Put an ATI, get a Summit, make sure it's been changed already if you're buying one. 4 years of ownership, my honest review is that the Corvette C6 C6. It's a really, really solid car. The biggest downfall is, like I said, just some access issues and some Corvette tax, but that's gonna come with any sports car, man. It's a Corvette. With the Corvette C6, on a scale of 1 to 10, my honest review, I'm gonna have to give the Corvette C6 a solid 9. The only reason I don't give it a 10 is just because it would be hard to have the perfect car, but if there is one, for the price, for the power, for the performance, the Corvette C6 is top of the line. Appreciate you guys watching, man. If you're a fan of Corvette C6s, fast cars, BMWs, cars in general, make sure you like and subscribe. Help me grow, man. Follow me on Instagram, Mattsboosted. We'll see you guys in the next one.